Walking through Glen Burnie, word is there's a pool on the top of the M building.
Sink 3. Oh my god, I'm crying on the inside. Oh my god.
Batter up! Today we're at Prince George's Stadium, the home of the Bowie Baysox, and we're going to take a look at what it takes to make America's favorite pastime happen. Now let's see some of the preparations that goes into readying the field for the first pitch of the season.
My name is Richard Douglas. I am the head groundskeeper for the Bowie Baysox. I've been with the team for 9 months. I'm going to show you what it takes to get the field ready for opening day. So right now we are tilling and grading our infield, adding a 24 tons of Dura Edge Field Saver 50 and 24 tons of Dura Edge Pro, which is our infield mix. Also over here we are regrading and resetting our home plate. We've also reset our base anchors to 90 feet to MILB specs. Filling everything in, getting it ready to go. Later this week we're going to take care of the mound, get it ready for the season to its specifications. And so far we've done a lot of track maintenance behind, getting that going, and then redoing the bullpens for their specifications for the off season. We are on Patriot Bermuda grass, which is a variation of Bermuda grass that we have here. Obviously it checks into dormancy when temperatures drop. So the grass turns into a tan color, looks like hay. So for aesthetics and to draw heat to the soil and the crown of the plant, we'll paint it out. So right now we are on 5 gallons of Endurant Premium paint, or field dye, that we've put out on November 24th and still has great color. And we're going to do another application of that here in just a couple weeks. So we do a soil testing by Maryland state law. You have to do a soil test every 3 years. We do a soil test every year just to make sure our nutrients in our plant and the soil are what they should be. Maryland has a phosphorus ban, so all of our fertilizer that we get has to be phosphorus free unless we're putting down new sod. We do 2 different kinds of fertilizer applications. We do a granular and a foliar spray. So one we do walk a spreader out throughout the entire field, and the other one we drive and spray out of 2 boom lifts.
Earlier this week, Richard and his team prepared for the infield to be resurfaced by removing 2 inches of the existing mix. Then, Hummer turfgrass systems arrived to begin laser grading the infield. This ensures that the rainwater washes off the back of the tarp during inclement weather. They started with tilling and pre-grading the remaining infield surface, while also adding an additional 24 tons of Dura Edge Pro Infield Conditioner, which helps to maintain the infield aesthetics. Then Hummer Turfgrass Systems deployed a laser that shoots a 360-degree beam around the field to act as a reference point. Then they began to create a rough grade and eventually a final grade with 2 specialized machines utilizing GPS technology and the reference points.
This is their laser setup. It sits level. It shoots a laser from the spinning mechanism on top to the back of his boom, or the back of his mast, which has a laser receiver on it. It moves up and down with the box that's on the back. It drags the material around and completely levels the playing field to our specs on what we wanted grade-wise. So that will drop off any excess material into the low spots, take off any material in the high spots.
While the infield is currently being graded, there's also many other things that Richard is working on, such as resurfacing the home plate and the tracks leading to the bases.
So what we're doing right now is we're screed boarding. Colin's raking out the back because it was a little low. We're screed boarding, which is just pretty much taking a 2x4, running it on the surface you want it to be level with, and pulling the material into the low spots and trying to shave off some of the high spots. We'll also do this with the DuraEdge Pro on the baselines to get it completely flush with the grass edge. Just ensures a nice flat playing surface, and that's what we're really going for. Front's still low, back's good. Let's whack it. This is a whacker packer, or commonly known as just a plate tamp. It has a vibrating plate on the bottom. It's pretty heavy, so it serves as a good packing thing. Obviously, you can see Colin standing over there. It makes the surface that much harder. It went from, you know, a lot of particle sizes in here, a lot of particles, to kind of one solid sheet of gumbo, and like I said, it really packs it down and makes for a hard playing surface, which is what we're going for.
Really want to go aggressive, you kill it way down.
Yeah.
You bite in, but that takes a lot more.
But it's taken off like that top half inch what we wanted off.
One off.
Yeah.
It's doing good.
Yeah, so all we wanted was that layer where conditioner's at.
Yep.
And as soon as that comes up, we're gonna start with the front, and then we'll go back and get a load, come up, sling it, pack it, and then just work on the other sides. All right, let's get a load up.
And finally, Hummer Turfgrass Systems started working on the final grade, which will be followed by rolling out the entire infield with a steamroller to ensure the surface is compacted.
Final processes of this day, which is nice.
Today, 4 days before the opening day, Richard is running through the game day routines with his grounds crew. Meanwhile, Family Fun Fest is also taking place at the stadium today, where young kids and their families can walk the warning track and have a little fun.
Today we're going to go through what it takes to do pre-game, post-game, setup. If Phil would be quiet. Set up like the trucks for pre-game and post-game. Probably take a couple hours. We'll go through watering. We'll roll out the tarp. I don't know if we're gonna pull the tarp, but we'll roll it out so we can put some strings on it. And then we'll set it up and we'll take it down and we'll be done.
Just a side note for everybody, you're done.
Yeah.
After batting practice, tell them everything's fast.
Yeah, that's
Real
true.
fast.
Everything is fast too. We're gonna take everything slow today so you guys get an understanding. Everything we're gonna do here takes, what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes during the game.
What happens after batting practice, if you've never done it, we got to pick up all this stuff and take it off, and the coach is going to want to start hitting balls at people, and we're going to be in the way. So that's why everything's got to go quick.
Yeah. So
Screens, everything. You'll be actually running.
all right, guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do once everything's off, and someone will probably be down, it'll probably be Colin. Colin's gonna go ahead and drag the baselines, and he's gonna drag home plate. So when you drag baselines and start home plate, flip-flop which direction. So he'll start back there on that back corner on third base, and he'll pull a little bit from the infield and come down the line. He'll do a circle around home plate, and then he'll come up first base and pull into a little bit on and the back arc, and then he'll pull up, and that's it. So we're not pulling every single time from the start of the cutout, and it leaves like a wear spot. Just take it from the out or take it from the infield because it's already got enough. As he's doing that, we need one person to grab the hose. You guys feel free to hop in too, grab this stuff. I'll let you know.
Third base side?
Yeah, we'll start on third base side. So we'll go watch Fred unravel the hose. It's gonna be flat. The connection to it is not like a normal connection for like your house. It's not a spigot. It's a quick coupler connection. All right, so he's gonna unravel the hose. I'll walk you guys through how this thing connects. So you take this thing out, the cap. This is the key, okay? Take this little yellow notch. So you see this little indentation piece right here? This goes, if you look in here, you can see like the key cutout right there.
Can we get these switched out?
Oh yeah, my bad. This key fits in right there perfectly. Make sure it's all the way in, okay?
Turn it off? Or you want to blow it out?
I'm gonna blow the line real quick. So before using this nozzle, it's got a lot of gears inside of it, and it gets clogged up with all kinds of stuff, sand, grass, whatever. So every time before we actually use this nozzle, we'll blow out the line. So when you blow the line, it's just a quick You'll be able to see where the water goes, and then as soon as it comes out, so shut it off. So that's that.
We want to let you know too that we have a lot of things going on outside. We have the Prince George's County Fire Department and EMS Department outside with a fire truck and vehicles. We have the Bowie Police Department out with police cars and a Hummer. If you're thinking about maybe adopting a dog, maybe you can take one home today. We have 2 booths on the first base and 2 on the third base concourse that have dogs that are currently up for adoption. You can adopt them here today and bring them home and have new pets in your house.
So like I said, as awesome as this was to have like 6 people on it, really you only need 2. Yeah. Yeah, as awesome as I would love to have like a major league staff holding the hose, that'd be great. But 2 people will hold it, calling a water, just like that. So when you do catcher's box, you just want to make sure like you're lined up on both sides, you're about the same width away from there to there. So Colin needs to go over just like a hair that way. Then right there, I would say he's good. Have someone, there's gonna be a couple of you guys standing right here. Just like John's doing, stand here, be like, all right, dude, yeah, you look straight. So when you do catcher's box though, you're gonna forget, don't paint this guy. Just paint those 2 lines in behind, and that's it.
No back. We're not putting the back line in?
Oh, we're putting the back line.
We're putting it back. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that some of them that we were leaving that. At one time we were doing it, then they told us to leave it open. Just do side. That's why you're using this box. Now I say that's why I say that other one.
Yeah.
It's just for doing a straight line.
Yeah.
And that's all we ever did.
Yeah. You wouldn't need that back one. So that's great. Okay, so that's the boxes, guys. That will take literally 4 minutes. You'll be like bang, 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 done. And then as soon as he's done, and honestly, one of you guys is gonna get comfortable with painting these boxes. Exactly like that. Because one guy can paint the boxes and one guy can go, Colin will go do the lines. All right, so bottom 3, the outs go, okay? Now, we're gonna take it slow right now. We can walk it, so go in a single file line, like we're back in kindergarten, okay? You'll run out, down here, we're running up. I lost a shoe, it's all right. It's not gonna be like that.
Richard has come up with a solution that he's testing out today that will allow for a 3,000-pound tarp to be easily rolled out onto the field.
We need can you, one of you guys hand me the rest of that rope back there? You guys are gonna love me, man. I think it's probably good right there. Hey, come play some tug of war with me. Actually, Richard, come play some tug of war with me. You pull this side, I'll pull this side. All right, that's good. I hope so. All right, run it out, see how, I think I put too much on there. I hope this rope holds. If it doesn't, we'll get straps and do it again. All right, boys, say a prayer. This will change your life. Keep going. Yeah, give me like an inch or two. All right, take it slow. Hit it, go.
Bright and early on game day, Richard is out mowing the field to prepare for the game later that day. The field in total is nearly 3 acres of land, and it takes Richard roughly an hour and 15 minutes to mow the entire field. During the 3rd and 6th inning, the grounds crew drags the infield to resurface the playing surface.
Hey.
My name's Courtney. Can I ask you a couple questions about today?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So my first question today is, what's going on today?
Today we have, we're in game 6 of a 7-game homestand against the Altoona Curve tonight. We got fireworks after the game. Today we've had about 99-degree weather with the humidity, and the real feel is about 110 out on the field, so it's been a pretty toasty one for us.
Pretty toasty, yes.
Yeah.
Very humid.
Absolutely.
What do you expect to go on a normal game day?
So normal game day, we're out on the field, me and my assistant at 9 o'clock. We go in, we get the field ready. We'll go cut the outfield, get the infield drug up, pull the lines, water it. Watering the infield's a huge part of our job. Got to keep it safe for the players to be out there. And on days like today where it's really hot, we just kind of try and stay inside in the AC as much as possible after we get our stuff done. So we're done about 1 o'clock with all of our regular stuff. Today we had a batting practice as well, so we set that up about 4 o'clock. Usually goes till about 4:50. We take it down and we get everything ready for pregame. That's just making the field look pretty, get these guys ready to roll. And then at 6:35, it's all theirs, and our hands are off. So that's pretty much about it.
That's awesome. So how many gallons of water does it take to water the field?
We use, on average, 3,300 gallons of water per cycle. We have 11 stations. Some vary from 15 minutes, 20 minutes, to 30 minutes per zone. So quite a bit of water goes out on the field. And then on our infield dirt, can't tell you exact number on it, but we do water it about 5 times a day, and we put a good lake on it. So it's covered in water pretty often.
And I did have a fourth question, but you kind of answered it already.
Yeah.
As what you do during the game.
Yeah.
I saw earlier you had dragged out, I think, when we were...
Yeah. So our normal, I'll give you just a run through the game itself. We go out, we put lines down, we water again, and then really our hands are off. During the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 6th inning, all of us will run out with 5 drags, and we re-drag the infield just to make it look nice, make sure there's no bad hops or anything like that. And that's really about it. After the game, we'll go through and we'll repack the mound, repack the plate, repack the pens, so they're ready for tomorrow. And then that's really about it.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
After the game, it takes the grounds crew close to an hour to clean up during the fireworks.
And that's a home run. Be sure to leave a like and follow us down below or get a strike. And if you have any suggestions for places for us to explore, leave a comment. Until next time, we're out. Pitch you later.